We are going to start with the chapter conjunction. Now what is conjunction? Conjunction क्या है? Conjunction is a word used to join words, phrases or clauses together into sentence. Samir and Anshu are talking while some children are playing tug of war behind them. Okay, so here while is what? While is the conjunction. Next example I'll take here is, yes, gardener will prune the plants as well as water them after the children finish playing. So here while as well as and after in both the sentences are the conjunctions. They connect words, group of words or sentences. Now let's see kinds of conjunction. Coordinating conjunction is the one, I will say, combines or join two words, phrases or clauses and form compound sentence. The two clauses or the two sentences can stand alone and make sense of their own. Means these are independent. Okay? Both clauses in these sentences are principal or main clauses and are known as coordinated conjunction. In these sentences means the sentences which I told you now in the starting, the two one. Now also coordinating clauses are use coordinating conjunction. Coordinate clauses use coordinate conjunctions and these are of four types. What are they? Adversative coordinated conjunction, meaning adverse express opposition or contrast between two sentences. Now let's take an example. She is successful yet humble. We haven't seen Mary for ages, but we received an invite for her wedding. Or I would say, you are so inexperienced that you couldn't be given the job. Okay? Now, cumulative coordinated conjunction, it is adding something. It is adding one sentence to another. Like, both Amit and Clara are attending Veena classes. So, दोनों अमित और क्लारा क्या कर रहे हैं? वीना क्लासेस अटेंड कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ क्या हो रहा है? Two sentences are joined by and. Alternative coordinated conjunction is the conjunction which expresses choice between two alternatives. Do you want milk or tea? Ram never borrows nor he lends money. Students, remember, let is not the conjunction. How can be the conjunction? Yes, it can be. Relative coordinated conjunction means one fact is there which got concluded. Relative conjunction show that one statement of fact is inferred from another. It means that one statement is reason or cause for another. Let's take example. Maitri was injured, therefore or so we cancelled our trek. Trek, you all must be knowing. The cattle escaped from their shed, for the door was left unlatched. Now we can remember the coordinating conjunction easily by using the acronym that is SPAN-BOYS. F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for not, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, S stands for so. Now some coordinating conjunctions go in pair and therefore it's called correlative. Correlative. Now let's take example. Tarun is both experienced and qualified for this job. Correlative conjunction must be placed just before the words to be correlated. And subject. Hardly had I entered the rift when there was a power failure. Such was the downpour that the countryside was flooded. So what do you see? What you have seen in these three sentences? You have seen that both and is now correlated to each other. Hardly and when is correlated with each other. Such and that is also correlated with each other. Now subordinating conjunction. Subordinating. You can split the words and understand the meaning. Let's see. Which helps to connect dependent or subordinate clauses. Subordinate means dependent. Subordinate, dependent. Subordinate, dependent. So this clause depends to the mean or principal clause. Independent groups of words which make complete sense on their own are known as mean or principal clause. Got my point? Mean and principal clause are the ones which make complete sense of their own, on their own. Now subordinate clauses are the other groups of words which are dependent on main groups of words to make a complete sense and are called dependent clauses or subordinate clauses. Like I'll give you one example, very nice example I'll give you. I shall wait here until she cleans the room. So I shall wait here means the main clause. But until she cleans the room, it is dependent on what? It's dependent on the main clause, that is I shall wait here. So until she cleans the room is a subordinate conjunction. अगर मैं बोलूं कि I shall wait here नहीं ही होता तो वो क्यों रुकती थी वहाँ? मीन्स वो क्यों रुकती थी जब तक वो रूम क्लीन ना हो? यदि तो रूम क्लीन ही नहीं हो रही तो वो जाती थी. तो क्या है? इट्स डिपेंडेंट. अब ये आप पर है कि क्या डिपेंडेंट है, क्या इंडिपेंडेंट है. So I shall wait here until she cleans the room. I shall wait here क्या रहेगा? Main clause. Until she cleans the room क्या रहेगा? Subordinate clause. Now कुछ types में बोलूँगी of subordinating conjunctions. Let's see. Yeah, one second. You must be knowing very well that in this sentence which I told you now, I shall wait here until she cleans the room. In this until will be the conjunction, and it's not only conjunction but you have to specify its subordinate conjunction. So this was the main part here. Let's move for the types of subordinating conjunctions. First type comes to us is first type. It's type. Main words are when, as soon as, until, before, while, after, and, till, since. Example. Lena arrives at the school gates as soon as the old clock in the hall chimes 7. Chimes what? 7. Next time, please. Where, when, where, then wherever. Okay? So, I don't remember where the old bag was tucked away. Where is what? Subordinative conjunction. Purpose, in order that, so that, lest that. The soldier cleared a path in the forest in order that the army could march forward. Now next type is condition. Unless, if, provided, in case. Unless you clean the room, I won't allow you to go out for playing. So unless. Cause or reason? As, since, because. I couldn't attend the exam because I was feeling sick. Or I will say as I was feeling sick. Both are correct. say, it seems as if they are building a tree house. Comparison then, no less than, as much as. Anita is as good as her sister in studies. Concession and contrast. Although, though, even if, however, she will be happy to attend the party even if she isn't able to dance. Now the conjunction can be placed under different category according to the way in which it is used in a sentence. Now let's see use of relative pronouns in okay. So who, whose, which, what, that, whoever, whichever, whatever, wherever, all these are the relative pronouns. And they are used to join groups of words to sentence. Now let's take adverb. Adverbs such as how, however, also link dependent clauses to main clauses. Now we can use acronym. Okay, from all this collectively one acronym can be used, that is on a white bus. On a white bus, O stands for only if once, N stands for now that, O stands for after, although, as, W stands for why, where, wherever, when, whenever, whether, and so on. Then H stands for how, however, I stands for in case, if, in order that, T stands for though, that, E stands for even. Then even though, even if, B stands for because, before, U stands for until, unless, S stands for since. So this is what on a white bus you have to remember it. Now the same words can be used as a conjunction, a preposition or an adverb depending on the sense of sentence. Let's see. Now she asked Mr. Das to sign some papers before he left for the day. So before he left for the day, here is what? Here conjunction is used. But now if I will say, she asked Mr. Das to sign some papers before 3 p.m. So in first sentence, it's not told the fixed time. But in second sentence, it is told fixed time. Therefore, it became preposition. Let's take the next. Now, let's see. The same. Mr. Das had not signed those papers before. Now, what does it mean? It means it's an adverb of time. Isn't it? Now, let's take another comparison. Many alterations have been made to our house since it was first built. ये क्या है? Conjunction है. But how I will make it to preposition by saying we have lived in this house since 1980. तो ये क्या है? Preposition. Now adverb में कैसे इसे convert करूँ? I visited my hometown in 2005 and have not been there since. Adverb हो गया. Now let's take another example. Mr. Joshi was tired for she had attended 3 meetings. ये क्या हुआ? Conjunction. Mrs. Joshi got ready for the ceremony. ये क्या हुआ? Preposition. I wonder how the cattle got out of the shed. Conjunction. But मैं बोलूँ adverb में से कैसे convert करना? How are you feeling today? ये क्या है? Adverb interrogative करें. So students, I hope you all are clear with this. Now let's do a quick recap. Now we have some quadratic conjunction fanboys. Join compound sentences. Both groups of words join are main clauses. Correlative conjunction, conjunctions used in pairs, either or, neither, not only but also, etc. etc. Subordinative conjunction on a white verse. Join independent or subordinate clauses to make main clause. Help to form complex sentences. So students, in this way we have completed with our chapter conjunctions. So I hope in your syllabus this chapter is there and many questions will also be there, so you solve it. If you face any query, you can type in the comment section. I will come back soon with our next chapter, question tags. Okay. So till then, thank you. Bye bye.